One of Bama's top running backs hits the transfer portal, and the Crimson Tide basketball team ready to take on Creighton. Let's get into it. Bama Tailgate YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, thumbs up. Brought to you by Pearl River Resort over in Philadelphia, Mississippi. Big concert coming up. We got some tickets available. Tickets, hotel, and food. Everything you need for a great weekend. You better get into this now, or you're going to miss the opportunity for a great giveaway. But you can always do it yourself. So that you don't have to win. Just go over and hang out. Fuel, Hinder, and Tonic. All right, we're going to talk about all that coming up next. What do you say, everybody? Mick Gillespie, Bama Tailgate YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, thumbs up. Thanks for being here. Brought to you by our friends at Pearl River Resort. All right, let's get into the big news today. And I mean, I don't know that this is a huge news story, but it is a big one as far as Alabama football goes. And that is Justice Haynes, Bama's number 2 running back, former 5-star, hits the transfer portal. It's disappointing to see this. Haynes is the 12th Bama player to transfer in this 20-day window. He is Bama's number 2 running back, his second year at Alabama. And he was the 3rd leading rusher behind Jalen Milroe and Jam Miller. He was really Jam Miller's backup. He was a player that Alabama really needed a lot. He was just under 450 yards rushing, 7 touchdowns on 79 carries. He was averaging 5.67 yards per carry. And that was good for 8th place in the SEC. And so he's out. So, you know, as a true freshman, helped Bama win the SEC at 168 yards and 2 touchdowns as a freshman. We were always waiting for the Roswell, Georgia native to be one of Bama's best players. And it never really materialized. Not to say that he was bad, but he just never really took off as someone that you look at and go, okay, you know, this is the guy that's going to carry this Crimson Tide football team. But you know what? I felt like he was right on the verge of becoming that player that we thought he could be. You know, you never expect guys that get, you know, basically get carries and get to be part of the offense to leave. But that's the way that this thing goes now. And so, you know, he'll go out and try to make NIL money and go somewhere else that he feels like is a better fit. But it's not like Alabama wasn't giving him the football and that he wasn't part of Bama's offense. So you love the fact that the guy, I thought he played the game the right way. I love that he had an amazing skill set, but it just, like I said, it just never felt like it totally materialized into the player that he could potentially be. So, you know, we'll see if that happens somewhere else. But this is the way that college football goes now. I mean, you know, like whether you get the ball or not, whether you're happy or not, you're going to always pop out, try to find the better spot, more money. And, you know, and look, his dad was a Georgia guy. He came to Alabama because of Nick Saban, stuck around for a year with DeBoer, and, you know, obviously didn't feel like that was the right fit for him. All right, big basketball game tonight, Bama versus Creighton, tip-off at 7:30. That's in Tuscaloosa at Coleman Coliseum, and Bama, the number 7 team in the country, playing a Creighton team who has found themselves as a, one of the better teams in college basketball over the last few years. I wouldn't call Bama Creighton a rival, but I tell you what, I got a lot of respect for Creighton. Bama fell to Creighton last year, 85-82 in Omaha. The Tide are 7-2, and they're 2-2 in quad 1 games. Those are really important when it comes to seeding. You know, last year Bama didn't have the best record, but they had a lot of quad 1 games, and those are the games where you play against the best competition. Creighton is just a week away from knocking off number 1 Kansas, you know, and beating them handily, you know, so they're a good team. These are the kind of games that Nate Oates loves to put on the schedule where it really matters. This one's at Coleman Coliseum. It'll be an SEC Network game, so you can watch it if you're not there. And this is one of those games for Alabama, kind of part of this stretch where the Crimson Tide are playing a very tough schedule and playing some really good competition. You know, we've seen them on the road at North Carolina. We saw them on the road at Purdue. And, you know, those are the kind of games that are going to make your team a lot better. They played Illinois and Birmingham. You know, like you turn around and you look at them, they went out to Vegas and played some games. And at the end of the day, the basketball team is just going to be a lot better for having played all of these games and basically just putting themselves in position to you know, to really contend for a national championship. And I think when you're really playing for a title, you know, you want to play against the best. And that's kind of been the MO for Nate Oates since he took over at Alabama. Like, look, we're going to play anybody, anywhere, anytime. And then when the tournaments come, you know, for the most part, Alabama's been one of those teams that you look at and you go, man, these guys are pretty good, you know, and they could definitely beat you, and you're going to have to bring your best. And that hasn't always been the, you know, the MO with Alabama, but this is part of the non-conference schedule. You know, when you look at it right now, Bama plays this game, and then they play North Dakota. That's at North Dakota. Then they play Kent State. Then they play South Dakota. And then they get into the conference schedule. But I love the fact that you're looking at a team that has played some really tough competition. And here we are a few games away from really starting the non-conference and feeling, you know, I feel like this team has done everything that you ask them to. And they're still in the top 10, you know, and get into the SEC schedule, get ready. But it's all about winning a national championship for Alabama. So tonight, be there, be square, be pulling for Alabama as they take on Creighton in Tuscaloosa. All right. One thing I want to tell you guys is about Pearl River Resort over in Philadelphia, Mississippi. I want to do this for you guys. It's the holiday season, and you're going, what am I going to do, man? What am I going to do? I got to find that gift. Well, here it is right here. 4 complimentary tickets to see Hinder, Tonic, and Fuel at Silver Star Convention Center in Philadelphia, Mississippi, Saturday, December 28th. 2 rooms. So that's you, your person, your buddy, and their person. So everybody gets a room, and then buffets. So one of you guys doesn't really want to eat that much. You don't have to, but you got that hungry friend. Hey, hook them up. You got the buffet as well. And obviously that is for this. We're going to give this away today. So if you want to be a part of this, you better hurry. I need to know why you think you belong in Pearl River Resort at the Silver Star Convention Center to see Tonic, Hinder, and Fuel. You tell me why. I want to hear about it. You tell me why. Just tell me why. And I'm going to pick one winner, and then we got another exact same thing we're going to give away next week. So you got this chance, and you get another chance, so take advantage of it, and we appreciate them. Also, as the holidays hit, and they hit hard, and you're going, what am I going to get? What am I going to get, Dad? He's got everything. What am I going to get my boss? He's got everything. NewLifeArt.com, Daniel Moore, Pearl River Resort, Bama Tailgate your code, 20% off. Take advantage of our code and get the classics. All the classic Alabama Daniel Moore prints, 20% off. They look great on the wall. What's your favorite game? What's the thing that you love about that game? Like, what is it? I'm going to put this on the wall. Why do I love this so much? You know why. Take advantage of it at Pearl River Resort. You can go over there and hang out, watch a concert, and at newlifeart.com, Bama Tailgate, same exact thing. You get 20% off using our promo code. So that's where we are right now, guys. We will talk to you tomorrow with a winner. Roll Tide.
To Pearl River Resort.